day, everyone. Hope you guys are fine at home. Okay, today we'll be looking at the topic central bank and specialized banks. We'll quickly move to the lesson objectives. Objective 1, we have to define central bank. The next one, discuss the origin of central bank, its functions and characteristics. Then we have to examine how central banks controls the commercial banks. And the last point is that we're to analyze clearinghouse and bureau de change. So now we want to look at the definition of central bank. Central bank, we can say, is the apex bank in a country or the highest bank that deals with the production of currency and also helps in the regulation of the country's economy. Okay, now we move to the next one, origin of central bank in Nigeria. Now, the West African Currency Board was the highest financial institution which performs the function of the central bank in West Africa then. Then later, the Central Bank of Nigeria was established in the year 1959, and then they were saddled with the responsibility of managing the country's currency. Now, we move to the characteristics of central bank. The first one is that central bank deals with profit making. As every other business, they aim at making profit, so also the central bank. So the main aim of establishing it is profit making. Then another one is method of establishment of the central bank was through an act of parliament. You cannot just say, I want to form a central bank on your own. No. It has to pass through the parliament. Then they don't do business with every other individuals, just like the commercial banks. So then another one, it is owned by the government. As we know that other commercial banks, the commercial banks which are under the central bank, they are owned by private individuals. But in the case of central bank, they are owned by government. Okay, we have other points there, but quickly let's move to the next slide. We're looking at the functions of central bank. Central bank is the federal government's bank, just as I said before. Okay, then it serves as bankers' bank because they are the ones dictating what each other banks, which are under them, the commercial banks, they are the ones dictating what they are meant to do. Then they serve as agents to the federal government. They issue the currency which we spend now. Okay, quickly we'll move to the next slide. How central bank controls the activities of the commercial banks. How do they control their activities? The first on the list is open market operation. Now, this one involves buying and selling of securities from and also to commercial banks. They buy it from commercial banks and they also sell it to them. Then, another one is special deposit. It's an instruction from central bank asking all the commercial banks under them to make sure they keep part of their money in the vault, so that when they are in need of money, it is from it they will be able to give out money to them. Then another one is bank rate. It's also known as discount rate. Now, this is the rate of interest the central bank charges all the commercial banks. So we move to the next slide. Bank clearinghouse and types. Now, we have bank clearinghouse to be an institution established by member banks to simplify the exchange and also the way we obtain payments for checks paid into banks branches throughout the country. Now we have the types of clearinghouse: local clearinghouse, head office clearinghouse, and the bankers clearinghouse. Now quickly we move to bureau de change. Bureau de change, you may have been hearing the word bureau de change, bureau de change. Now if you get to virtually all the states, you see them, you see all these abokis. Some of them have their offices. And mind you, don't just think as they set them up, they are just there. Now, they do register with the CAC, the Corporate Affairs Commission. Now, bureau de change is a place where one form of currency can be traded for another through a broker. Now, what are the functions of bureau de change? They sell foreign currencies. Then they exchange foreign currencies for local currencies. Like if you want to exchange your dollar for naira now, they deal with that. Then they also partner with banks. That's the end of the class for today. I will appreciate it. If you have any question, you can forward it to me through the Google Stream. Have a nice day. Bye for now.